Hi, guys. By now, you must have been flooded with people and processes and programs that talk to you about how important it is to set a goal and the various things that you need to do to set a goal. Yes, it is important to set a goal. Not many people actually do this. But don't you think the key is to be able to know how to achieve these goals? Because if you don't achieve a goal and just set a goal, it is just like sitting on the goal. It's like another thing. Suppose you were to have a fantastic car and you are actually pressing the accelerator, but with the handbrake on. So the key is how we can actually achieve these goals. So in this video, I want to share with you a systematic, scientific, and neurological process that will help us to actually achieve these goals. Are you ready? Okay, number one, the first and foremost is the intense and burning desire that you should have for any particular goal, whether it is in terms of your health or in terms of wealth, or whether you want to earn $1 million, or you want to lose an X amount of weight. It has to be burning deeply, intensely as a desire. If it doesn't exist as such a desire, it will not materialize. So, number one key is the ability to understand what is it that we deeply, deeply desire. Number one. Step number two, this brain of ours actually converts dreams into reality when the pen is put into paper. Step number two is actually to able to write the goal down. That's step number two. Step number three, we need to set a specific date. Without a date saying that I will earn $1 million or I will achieve so much amount of weight or whatever it is, goes meaningless. So step number three is exact date by which you want to enter. And number four, and here we enter some neurological areas. Number four, the most important thing which many people miss out is when you write this goal, the goal should not be in the future tense. It should not say things like I will achieve this amount of weight, or I will earn $1 million, or etc., etc. It has to be written in the present tense. For example, if your one of your goals is to earn $1 million a year, I earn $1 million a year. My weight is X amount. Whatever you want, it has to be written in the present tense. That's the key, number four. Number five, it is also important to define what is it that we are going to do in return. Suppose you want to earn $1 million a year. So your goal should reflect, I earn $1 million a year by giving X, Y, Z in terms of services. Or suppose you want to achieve an X amount of health, then you should say in terms of weight, then you should say that I weigh an X amount doing 1, 2, and 3. So the key is to be able to define what is it that we are going to be doing in return. That's step number five. And the last one is probably the key. All these steps that I've spoken to you about will only make a difference if you feel them. So suppose you were to earn $1 million, how do you feel? So suppose your goal is to earn $1 million a year, then you should get the feeling of how it is when you get $1 million. So that is the key. So this actually underlines all the other five. You need to get the feeling of what it would be when you actually achieve the goal. So in summary, number one, you should have a burning and intense desire for that particular goal. And number two, you need to write this goal down. And number three, you have to have a specific date by which you're clear you want to achieve this. Number four, you will need to make sure that this goal is written not in any future tense, but in the present tense. Number five, you will have to be very clear as to what is it that you will do in return to achieving this goal. Number six, get the feeling. Only when you feel it will you see it. So that's the key. And you should actually therefore create what is known as a goal card, which will have this, what I told you in terms of how it is written, and probably laminate it and then see it many, many number of times a day. And most importantly, the first thing in the morning and the last thing in the night, and then see how your dreams and your goals become an incredible reality even before you know what is happening. And this is the key of achieving a goal. So thank you very much for watching this video. And if you like this video, kindly subscribe to this, click the subscribe button there, and looking forward to seeing you more number of times. And visit my website on vijayparthasarathi.com and have a wonderful, wonderful day.